Hey, check this out. I got a Team Rocket Trouble themed deck that I picked up in a haul of Pokemon stuff. Like, it was wedged in between a bunch of this Burger King 24 karat cards and like other types of toys. So this was a hidden surprise. I didn't even know it was in there. And I did a little bit of research on like what the value was, what it is. It's a 60 card pre-constructed deck, similar to what I'm experienced with, like the Magic the Gathering Planeswalker deck. So I guess they do these for Pokemon. And this was actually structured in a way that I used to see the Magic starter decks, and this is actually a Wizards of the Coast product. Never knew that. The cool thing was, or the interesting thing is, that this is supposed to have 60 cards in it, but when I just opened it to take a peek, there's a lot more than 60 cards in there. And when this came out, this particular deck, they made two different decks. So I'm guessing maybe one deck is Trouble and the other deck is the other Team Rocket deck, or whatever other team there was. Or it could be random boosters packs stuffed in here from that era. Now, these cards look really smooth. These cards look played with. Maybe they're different types of cards. I don't know, but I'm going to take a look and see what's inside. So they're stuck in there really good. Now, I don't know really much about. Cool thing is, this card is unpunched. Still has the rule book. It has the card list here, so I'll be able to make sure that it has the complete deck. Now, this goes for, I think, oh, it even has the coin in there too. I think this deck is valued in between 100 to like 150. If it's sealed, it's like 3. Now, I did look at what this deck was all about, and I do remember it was like a psychic green deck, psychic leaf or plant deck, and this looks familiar. There's psychic cards that are green, like Ghastly and some I think the main guy, I think Machamp was in here. I'm not really sure. I used to play Pokemon. I used to collect it, but I don't really know what's in here. Or now I'm seeing R as the symbol, so that means these are part of this deck. That's where it came from. And I don't remember seeing white or stars. I don't know what they're called. I'm thinking of Magic. I don't remember seeing white in this deck, so my suspicions are correct. It is both decks stuck in here, and they might have threw away one package. So one might be a white-blue deck, and the other is like a green-purple deck. I do remember seeing Abra on the deck list. There's Abracadabra. I think the main card in here is like the third evolution of this card. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of R's here. So yeah, this is what I expected. It's two different. Oh, so there is the main card, Dark Arbok. It's got the R by it. I thought it was a holographic card, but it's not. This is in really good shape. Actually, all these cards are in really good shape. They might have some minor wear, like maybe somebody tried playing them or looking at them just once. So this is how I was expecting it to look. It does have a fair amount of scratches on there, a pretty deep one there. So this must be part of the other pre-constructed deck. It's got a Dark Dragonite here that looks pretty cool. It's got a star. So these are probably I do know that the star cards are more often than not expensive more expensive than other cards. But I'm seeing a lot of different colors here. So this might be like 3 decks in one. Or maybe one deck had a lot of dark type cards. So that's telling me that these are enemy type cards. So I was hoping it would have been random booster packs in here with one of the pre-constructed decks, but I think even without packaging that didn't sound too good. Got some sticky scuffs there, that wasn't too good. Might have did some paint rub on there. So I was hoping to find like random booster packs from this era, open cards, and maybe finding a rare card. But it looks like it's just 2 pre-constructed decks. And I was hoping that the Dark Arbok was going to be hologram, but it's not. I'm guessing it's the 2 Team Rocket decks, maybe even 3 Team Rocket decks. I don't know. I think I only seen 2. And this seems like it's not even nowhere near. It'd have to be what, 180? 180 cards. Seeing a lot of dark characters. I didn't even know that was a thing, that you can have a Pokemon and then put the name Dark in front of it, and it'd be a whole different. So there's the hologram card. So they must have 1 holo and 1 non-holo, and these pre-constructed decks. So there we go. So it must be 2 pre-cons in here, mixed with maybe a couple booster packs, and maybe this is what the kid kind of played with, and he tried it out and didn't like it, and this was the end of his collection, because those are all the cards that were in there besides a couple figures and these Pokemon cards. So I'm not going to be able to tell. I'm sure the commons aren't worth much. I don't even know what that set symbol is, but I'm guessing it's from late 90s, early 2000s. So we have a Farfetch'd. We got a Weedle with like a grainy looking picture. So that's a Team Rocket card. So maybe there's only 1 booster pack mixed in. There's the set symbol again of whatever pack they opened. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's another set symbol. So we have a Kadabra. Maybe he pimped out his deck. Maybe he or she knew what they were doing and added certain cards to it to make it stronger, because I am seeing Psychic Pokemon here. So we see a Jinx. I remember that card. A Hunter. Ghastly. So we see some R symbols here. Drowsy. We see more Abra. So yeah, maybe they pimped out their deck with just a few cards, or had a random booster pack and added just a few cards there. So that was it. Maybe I might have skipped a couple with that particular symbol, but unfortunately not as I was hoping. But it's definitely still had more cards than what originally came in there. I think it was only supposed